On April 29, 2025 in Florida, officers received a report of a woman named Alexis who allegedly impersonated an officer after an argument over a parking spot at a Walmart. Watch as her scheme unravels.
There's no statute.
You will be towed.
There's no statute. No, there's not. Show me the statute.
Hello, how you doing?
How are you?
Hey, were you the one that called about the Walmart incident?
Yes.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
You want to see this?
Yeah, sure.
So, this is just something I'll always do. It's no offense to you, but you just have to understand my stance on it. I'm a First Amendment auditor.
Okay.
And
You're a detective.
I record
yeah.
everything.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
At the stripes now, you put
Yeah.
the back on the road.
Oh, yeah, that's unfortunately the process.
Okay, so you don't mind if I get your name about you?
Yeah, Sergeant Fischetti, 3799.
Okay, thank you. So here's what happened. I was at the Port Orange neighborhood market.
The one up here, not the big
No,
Walmart.
yeah, this one over
Yep,
here.
okay.
So I parked where it says reserved for law enforcement
Okay.
partners.
Do they have that at the neighborhood Walmart?
Yeah.
Okay, I knew they had it at the
I park
big
there
one, but
sometimes. I have a bum foot today, so I was like, I'm just going to run
Yeah.
it. I literally had to run and get it.
That's just a courtesy. There's no
Right.
law against it or
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and you're telling me that somebody said something, so
So
okay.
this is the
Here, I'll hold it if
this
you
is
want.
the note that I came out.
Somebody left this on your car?
I have her on camera too.
Okay.
She's flashed a badge at me, and I went into Walmart to ask them about the note and about the parking. Hey,
Yeah.
Can I get towed for parking there? They said
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Yeah,
I guess
correct.
the person who wrote this note overheard. So I was like, whatever. I'm walking back out to my car
Yeah.
to go home, and I found this. Well, I found that first, and when I was walking back from Walmart the second time, she comes out, flashes her badge. She's wearing, I think, white shorts, Crocs, and a tank top.
Seemed like
I'll show you the
off-duty
video. I can show you
type,
the video.
or was it like professional wear? Like, did it
No.
look like she was working at the time? Right?
No, she
Okay.
claimed that she was on the clock in Walmart working on something in Walmart. Walmart asked
Okay.
the managers, because she was talking to the managers.
Yeah.
Asked the manager. She says, "Well, we don't know what she's doing.
Yeah.
She may be working," is what they said. I
Yeah.
said, "Okay, well, whatever."
Yeah.
So I called you guys to see if y'all could come up with a name. You see where she signed it and printed it.
Yeah.
That's hard to read. It looks like barbell or barn bell. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But anyway, she flashed the badge, and then I went. Of course, I started recording. And,
Okay, so
I have that.
hopefully I should be able to see who it is if it's
Yes.
one of our people. Okay.
Yeah. Well, y'all have a dental plan, right? Well, she ain't been at a dentist in 10 years. Okay, so I know she's not a
I don't know. I mean, it seems more suspicious
Okay.
as you're telling me here.
With
So.
that said, I want you guys to have this.
Okay.
This is
I'll take that.
And so what can we do going forward? Would you like the video?
Yeah, we'll see.
So
If I can tell who it is,
we're
or-
going to cut this, and what are we going to do? Just a statement? A written, I mean.
Well, let me see. If I can check the video out, if we know who it is, then
Okay.
we'll go from there. I mean,
Okay, perfect. So
yeah.
we're going to turn this off for the viewers. We're going to turn this off, and Mr. Fischetti
Yes, sir.
is going to review the video. Thank you very much.
The witness presented a video to the officers showing the argument and how Alexis issued a parking ticket and flashed a badge.
First and honored.
Yeah.
So,
I say if you're doing videos and stuff, you can always combine it with our videos and stuff, so they know that. Nothing was. But I know pretty much. Yeah, well, not pretty much, but every officer that works here, so I'll be able to recognize if it's one of our officers. The thing is, I mean.
I can tell you where it is. Because we already posted it on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We've
We
already
pull
done
right
it.
up on, or I could.
I
My
got-
phone's
I
in the
got you right
office,
here.
but I was gonna say I could even pull it up if you wanted
I got it
to
on-
keep recording. So.
I got it on Facebook. James audits.
Yeah. Give him a heads up.
There we go. So this is.
Okay, yeah. So that's the neighborhood of Walmart.
There's going to be an ad, of course, because you can skip that ad.
Yeah, so,
There's no
You will
statute.
be towed.
There's no
There is
statute.
statute.
No, there's not. Show me the statute. Is there
Look it up.
Why, you're the police officer. Why don't you
That's
look it
why I
up?
wrote you the
But
warning.
why don't you look it up?
Why do I have
But you should already know it.
to-
Good. Tell me what the statute. Tell me what the statute is.
Read the sign.
Does it say anything about the car would be towed? You're not a police officer.
I
No, you're not. Not with teeth like that. Not with teeth like that. Ma'am, you're not a police officer, ma'am. You're flashing a badge around. It says Bellevue. Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. She's flashing a badge around like she's a police officer, and she's not. She's not a police officer.
Can you leave it alone, sir?
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
But are you guys going to tow my car?
No, but just...
Thank you. So you heard what she said. The cars can't be towed. You're not a police officer. Why are you flashing a badge at me telling me you're a police officer and you're not? You're going to be in trouble for that.
Where would I get a badge from? You buy it off
Do you just carry your badge around when you're off duty?
I'm not off duty. How do you know what I'm doing?
You're on duty with Crocs on?
Do you know what I'm doing right now?
I don't care what you're doing.
I don't care what you're doing. You broke a rule.
That's not a rule. There's a difference between rules and laws, ma'am. That's a rule.
You did not get a ticket.
You can't give me a ticket. Give me a ticket. I'm going to stay. I'll be right out here. Please give me a ticket. I'm asking you, please. Assaulting an officer? Nobody saw me assault her. Then she said I assaulted her.
An officer was able to identify Alexis and went to her residence in an attempt to speak with her, at which point she became defensive while explaining her side.
No worries. I wasn't like too worried about it. Are you Alexis?
I am.
Do you want to go back inside and talk? Or you want to talk out here?
No, we'll talk out here. My dad's inside.
Okay.
Is it about the situation that just happened at Walmart?
So yeah, it's something with the DCF. They called us just to come out and do it like an investigation.
This guy is a jerk. He complains all the time at Walmart. What he did was he was parked in the law enforcement parking spot. So I left a note on his car that said, "You've been warned. This is for law enforcement. What if there was an emergency?"
Okay, I don't think that's what I'm here for.
What?
Or are you talking about? Or sorry to continue. I think you might be explaining a different story, but
That's the only. What's DCF?
Department of Child and
Oh, I don't know anything about. What's that about?
So you work with Jay.
He's a retired police.
Yeah, but you help.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you work with him, right?
Yeah, but my dad was just. You want to go inside my? Yeah, come on in, because this does have to do with that. I thought this was at Walmart that
No, I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
If they called, we didn't do anything about it because.
Yeah, come on in, Officer Coach. My son's asleep, so.
Yeah, we'll try to keep it down.
Okay.
The officer left the residence after speaking with Alexis about her involvement in caring for the retired police officer and the incident at Walmart. Based on the account given by the witness, an officer attempted to confirm whether Alexis was truly an officer from another police department.
I have had no females like that.
Okay.
Later that day, an officer visited the retired police officer who owned the badge, who was unaware of what had occurred.
In other words, she's paying for Netflix and Paramount Plus, which are TV streaming, which is something that she only looks at, you don't get to see. That's costing you about $40, $50 a month.
Have you ever seen me claim?
Yeah, well, I'm letting you know about it.
Whatever she wants.
Okay. The other thing I was going to let you know is earlier today, I believe it was today, might have been yesterday, but I'm pretty sure it was earlier today. Lexi took your badge without you knowing, went to somebody in public, claimed to be a law enforcement officer, forged your signature, and gave them a ticket. This is not something I'm making up. That's why I came back here, because we managed to connect the dots.
I don't know anything about it, but
And I know you wouldn't know anything about it because she's not going to tell you.
yeah.
But I am telling you the truth on this, sir. She is probably not telling you everything in the truth. She did grab your badge, pretended to be a law enforcement officer, went up to somebody, showed your badge, saying, "Hey, I work for Bellevue Police Department," wrote them a ticket using your name and your signature. She forged She forged this signature on a parking citation and tried to administer it to somebody else. And you and I both know she's not a cop, correct?
As far as I'm concerned, yes.
Okay, did she get certified to be a cop?
Buddy, I got more years as a cop than you'll ever see.
I 100% agree.
And she's been with me a long time.
I 100% agree with that.
So everything goes from me to her.
Okay, but as a cop yourself, back in your day, how would you? Yeah, how would you feel as knowing somebody else walked around pretending to be a cop
It's been,
and was never an actual cop?
Yeah.
Would that make you feel upset?
it might, but there's so many of them doing it that, it's every day.
All right, well, and that may or may not be the case. What I'm telling you is Lexi did do this, and she is going to catch a charge for that.
Because she'd always do it when she'd go to get my money from the bank.
Okay.
She always uses that.
All right. Well, like I said, you can continue enjoying her company and everything. I'm just telling you because I would want to be known myself. She is not as nice of a person as what you may believe. Does not mean that you can't hang out with her, but she is doing some sketchy things behind your back. I hope you can understand that from one officer to another. I hope you can understand that she is doing some shady things. Now, I understand a close friendship is something you might not want to break, but I would confront her on some of these things that have been going on so that way you can actually know the truth.
Once the pieces started to fall into place, officers went to Alexis's residence. They made contact, and she eventually surrendered the badge belonging to the retired officer.
Probably come around the front.
Does this button unlock it? Is this for the car? Oh, that's for something else. Yeah.
Oh, it's already unlocked.
Oh.
So if you open the door
Yeah.
and see that little black thing on the top that's got the push button right in the center above the air conditioner?
Oh, yeah, in there.
Right in there.
This.
That's the one.
Do you want me to actually lock it? Or
No, it's
Okay.
fine.
all right. Let's go see if we can find your dad. I'll put the keys back inside.
Okay.
You both live here?
I'm sorry.
You guys both live here?
Me and my son?
No, your dad. Does he live here
yeah.
too? Or okay. I don't think so. He like let the cat in and shut the door. If not, I guess I got a key. Hey, we have a unfortunate situation here, okay? Alexis is going to be placed under arrest, okay? I'm not sure if you know about, did you tell him about that whole incident at Walmart
No,
or
I
anything?
didn't get a chance to.
Okay. Do you want me to get into it with him?
Go right ahead. He's
So,
gotta know.
the day Officer Coates came by earlier that day, she had a confrontation with a gentleman over at the Walmart market here. While she had a concern, a fair enough concern about an individual parking in a law enforcement only spot there. While addressing that with him, she identified herself as an officer and actually wrote a note on there like, "This is a warning from the Port Orange Police." Ended up showing them this badge here and saying she's an officer. So unfortunately, of a serious, the incident itself never really turned into anything serious. They ended up going their separate ways, things like that. But in general, something like this could be very serious. Somebody impersonating an officer, whether it be with a badge or blue and red lights on their
Can
vehicle.
we have that badge, or are you keeping it?
It's going to go into evidence for right now.
Because
But
that's Jim's badge.
yeah, no, I know. It'll be returned to him. But I'm not just going to leave it here to, I don't know where it ends up. So we'll make sure it gets back to him. He's got another one. We actually seen another one at his house while we were over there. But yeah, obviously it's something that we want him to have. But just back on the fact of just the potential seriousness of the incident itself in its nature, we are going to make an arrest on it today. She is going to go down to the Volusia County Jail. She will have a bond if that's something you want to work out, so she's not staying there tonight.
Well, how severe is this thing?
It is a third-degree felony, so it's a felony, the lowest level of a felony,
Yeah.
but it is a felony charge, yeah.
Okay, and what are the...
Bond's probably going to be around $3,000 total. Usually through a bondsman, if you go through them, they want 10%, so you're looking at least probably like $300 as up to a bondsman.
And I've got that in my bank account. I can give it right back to you.
But that's not the point.
Yeah. No,
The point is, didn't I say something to you? I said, hey, look, you're not an officer.
I know.
Because I've seen your car parked there, and it's like Jim was with me. Well,
Jim was
that's
with
probably
me.
fine, but...
Oh, parked at the law enforcement spot?
Yeah, he was
the
with me.
the far on the left.
Yeah.
Closest to the...
Yeah. Well, this was an incident of another guy parking there, and she said something to him that
I
hey,
said something to him.
you're not law enforcement. You can't park there, and which really anybody can. It's not like it's a handicap spot that's finable. You know, you can't be fined for parking in that spot. It's just something that Walmart puts up for, you know, if an emergency vehicle or something has to go there.
Yeah, courtesy.
Yeah. But yeah, she actually addressed that with him. You mind? That's not like a knife or anything. You mind just setting that in?
This is a shovel.
Okay. You mind just putting the? You're just standing there with like a
No,
blade
I
of
was doing the weeds.
No, I know. But, so yeah, that's just kind of where
So
we're at.
is there
I don't.
any way this thing would be dropped because it's what, like, her offense?
It could be. I mean, that's up to the courts going through the
Does she need
system
an
and
attorney,
stuff.
or does
So.
she say, look, Your Honor, I was used to bringing a police officer with me.
I'm not going to give like legal advice on what
Yeah.
somebody should
Yeah,
say
I
or
understand.
anything. You can hire an attorney. If not, the state provides an attorney also. So if that's up to you if you want to do a private one or go through the state. Okay. That's for you guys. I mean, that won't be later down the road anyway. She'll get booked today, but can be out today if bonded out. If not, she'll see a judge tomorrow. I think at 8 a.m. on the weekend. So if you can't get her out tonight, you'll.
Oh, that's right, it is Friday, isn't it?
Yeah, you'll have the court appearance
What's
at
it
8
called,
a.m.
arraign?
tomorrow.
Arraign?
Well, it's not really an arraignment. It's first appearance. They have to have it within 24 hours. An arraignment is more of like when you're formally charged, which will come down like a couple months. That could be a little while before they even get to that. So if it even gets that, if something can be addressed in between then. I don't know. I don't know how it'll play out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't give that bad back.
What's that?
I don't know.
No. That's why I said.
I don't think Jim's right. Jim's going to ride with her tomorrow, Sunday, to get his hair cut.
Oh, okay.
That's the way things like that happen.
Yeah. I mean, he's got other ones. I mean, it's his property.
Yeah.
At least we got this was the one out of the car, so at least we took that one.
Is it okay for Jim? Jim is a retired cop.
Yeah, no, he's allowed to have it. Yeah. And usually in a situation like that, they do give retired officers their badge or something like that to have and at some point he was an actual sworn officer, so he's allowed to have it.
Okay, but
and
he's still allowed to park there even though he's retired?
anybody can park there, really. It's actually not a required.
Why is this an offense?
That's not even the offense. Is her claiming to be an officer. She said, I'm an officer to this guy that was parked there. Actually wrote a note on his car, said, from the Port Orange Police, this is a warning for parking here and all that stuff. So she was almost taking enforcement action as an officer. So that's definitely the concern. It wasn't the parking there. The parking there, we really don't care about.
Do you have children?
I do, yes. They're younger ones, not.
They get older.
Yeah, they do. I'm waiting, so. Alrighty.
Alexis was booked into the Volusia County Branch Jail and charged with impersonation of a law enforcement officer and unlawful use of a badge. Note that all suspects are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. What would you do if someone flashed a badge during an encounter like this? Drop your thoughts in the comments and stay right here for more jaw-dropping arrests.